Hello everyone, this is Marlon Chung, J.A. Chinaboy on YouTube, and today's April 12th. I have the pleasure of doing a nice interview with Sham. You all know Cola's wife, that's Colazsmithtv wife, and she'll be calling within the next maybe 10 minutes or so. She'll be calling me back for this live interview with her. Stay tuned and you will see. All right, blessings. Hi Sham, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, my sister-in-law. Pretty good doing. Sham, first of all, thank you very much for this interview that you're giving me.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you the last time, but you see, it was a little rushy thing, and I had to just a quick time because I had to be in the country. But next time
Yes,
around, hopefully we'll get to meet, and I get to meet you and the kids.
definitely. I'm waiting.
Yeah, man. First thing of all, I would have to say, mom and pop send their love to you and the kids,
Yes.
right? And I have a special friend from England named Let's Talk TV 58, right? She sends her love to you. She want me to send a special, thing out to you, and she sent her love to you as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, Sham. So we're just going to take it slow. I wanted to just ask a few little questions, and I had some friends and subscribers who asked me to ask you a little question. So first thing I'm going to start off with now is, hey, Sham, how do you navigate being a mom and a wife of one of Jamaican's most influenced YouTuber?
Okay. Being a wife and mom to a famous YouTuber, it requires patience. It has its challenges, but it also comes with beautiful moments. I get to see my husband, Colette, live his dream, and that inspires me and my children every day. Even when he travels a lot, he always finds time to check in and remind us how much he loves us. My husband and I communicate frequently because communication is the key, no matter how busy life is. I've learned to speak up about my needs, and he listens with love and intention. He never leaves us for a long period of time, which is completely normal. Because some job like the military requires more time away from the family, so it's a normal thing. I'm a very responsible person, so when my husband is home, I get things done. I take care of the kids at the household. Whenever he calls I call him, my children face always light up when their ear is quiet. I've also learned how strong and capable I am managing things at home and creating a loving space for the family. We're a team, and even in the chaos, there's much love, laughter, gratitude in our journey. Our life isn't always perfect, but trust, support, and lots of love so we make it work beautifully.
Yeah,
But that's
amen.
basically
Yeah, man. Amen to that. I'm a true testimony for that because everywhere we went, we called you. And there was even time when you were sleeping. Is it JC and the oldest one? Which is the oldest one again?
JC.
JC and. I remember one time you were even sleeping and JC and called and said, Daddy, when you come in, may I have some food for you? I don't know if you remember that because you were sleeping. And he said, where is mom? And she said, sleeping. And she picked up the phone and called him one night. And that was just
Yes,
so cute. That was just so cute. So she picks up the phone sometimes and call him as well. And I'm a good
JC
testify for
always do
that.
that.
Correct, because I'm always with him.
Yes,
And you know that when he's here with us, I take care of him. Okay? I
yes,
always
same
watch
us.
out. Yes, I always watch out
Yes.
for him. Yeah, man. So Sham, where were you born, Sham?
In St. Andrew.
In St.
So I
Han.
was born in Owen Sailors, St. Andrew.
Okay. And do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have brothers and sisters.
How much brothers and sisters do you have?
There's one by my mom's side, one by my father's side. So in all, it's 7 children.
Okay.
6 boys, 1 girl. No, sorry, 2 girls. I have a sister. And 5 boys.
And 5 boys. Where you fall?
Oh, 4 boys.
4 boys. Where you fall?
Second to last.
Oh, second to last. So you're almost a wash belly like me.
Yes.
No, I heard my mom was saying something earlier today, right? Because I remember, mom was speaking to you earlier today, and she used a term where she says, "Say hello to your mom. Your mom is a power warrior, or prayer warrior. Sorry, what would that mean again? I was trying to find out what was that. What did that mean?
She's an evangelist.
Okay.
So she normally pray for people.
Okay.
Encourage them and give them good advice.
Oh, okay.
It's like a counselor.
Okay, that was nice. Okay, I was wondering what mom was saying. I heard you asking. You said, okay. So your mom prays a lot and everything like that. Thank you. We do appreciate that, my family and I.
Yes.
Correct. Okay, Sham. Where was dad and mom born?
They were born in St. Andrew.
In St. Andrew. Okay.
Yes.
And can you remember as a little girl growing up, where you have your memories the most? Where you had your memory the most? And the fun. Can you explain a little bit for us?
Okay. Alright, so growing up, I usually act as if I'm a teacher, even though I'm a teacher now. Yes, I used to teach my cousins and my brothers. And also I used to play with them. I used to go in the bush. Some I know that you might think that I'm not a bush girl. But I normally go to the river and swim with my family. It was really good growing up. I have both parents with me.
So your dreams actually come true because you wanted to be a teacher.
Came true.
That
yes.
is nice, man. That is nice. Blessings to that. Yeah. So, how do you feel now? I know you sometimes they say you're a little shy. Are you really shy or?
I'm a shy person.
Shy person.
Because when I was small, I didn't really go next door. I normally stay inside my house.
Okay.
So I wasn't that sociable person.
So you were always the adult as a teacher, even although you were a child.
Right. I stay at home mostly.
Okay. I got you. But like today, with being not just as a YouTuber, as a mother, as a wife, right? How do you put all of that work in one day? How do you manage? How do you?
Well, it's as if up and down, but I have to always try to be here for my children. My mom grew me up very nice in church, so I want to do the same thing.
Yes.
Sure that they get good love, they're well taken care of.
Yes. And I see Jason, right? She's a good little girl. She's like same thing. I think she's going to be just like you, like as a teacher. You see how she always involved into everything and talking and like that straightforward. I think she's going to follow your footsteps and become a teacher too,
Okay.
Yeah. And the little one is you now when you were younger and just shy. Yes, I see that. You have 2 beautiful kids, Sham. Beautiful kids. And listen, I'm very proud of you. Everything. I've spoken to you a couple times, and I see you as a good mother, and I respect you a whole lot for that. You hear, ma'am?
Thank you so much.
Yes. So, Sham, what kind of hobbies do you like to do? Do you have anything like fun? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to stick around with my children, help them to read, to write, the basic skills. I also watch television or so on when they're at school, because both of them are in school.
Yeah.
And I also love to read.
that is nice. That is nice.
and type. Yes.
Okay, and you type too? You good on the type all-time typewriter?
Yes.
Yeah, it's one thing I never learned. I used to love just to do that, and that thing used to slide, ding, and it goes right back. I remember those typewriter. You used to use those typewriter too?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All right. So Sham, do you like to cook as well?
I love to cook, but Colazsmith, oh my God, he doesn't cook like me. he said I'm used to the traditional cooking, but he's more into the creative type of cooking. And trust me, when he cooks at home, it's really delicious, especially the coconut dumpling.
Yes. That coconut, famous coconut dumpling. A lot of people are trying to do that. And him can't help it because I'm out there cooking and I'm showing him cooking, so I'm showing it all the time,
Right, yes.
No, what does he like? What does he like when you cook? What do you cook the best? And what does he like?
I like curry chicken and rice and peas.
And rice and peas, yes. And that's what
Yes.
you normally cook for him and him love that, right?
Yes, sometimes. And I also love ground provision food, like yam, banana, and so on.
Okay. And what about the kids? Do they like the same thing as dad? Whatever dad eating?
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
Who stuck onto him the most? Who stuck onto him the most?
Well, Jason stick on to him the most because Jason always boasts that my dad is the best. When she go to school, the teacher said to me that she's saying that dad is the best. And Jason stick on to me more.
Right.
Yes.
No, that's sweet. Okay. Is there a game that you and Colas play with the kids? What you guys like to play as a family game or anything?
Yes. For colors, he likes to say peekaboo. And with me, I would play hide and seek with them.
Okay. And kids love that. Kids love that.
Right.
It was one of my game when we were younger playing hide and seek. So when little brother come, I go and ask him, I says, peekaboo. wait until him come. I'm going to do that. Now, how do you feel being a stepmother for a climber? Tell us a little bit about climber.
I feel good. I'm so proud of him. When he just came here, he asked me a question. He said, will I be able to stay or you don't want me to stay here? But I was like, stay. So while he's here, he's very humble. He's patient. Anything I ask him to do, he will try to do it. So that is what I love about him.
Oh,
And colors too.
yes, that's very nice. Is he very respectful and everything?
Very respectful.
And
yes.
what about the kids with him?
Boy, they love him so much.
Oh.
Jason said, he's my brother. No matter what, she's always there with him.
Yeah.
If they're leaving to go to the country, she hold on to Climber because they know that colors cannot leave Climber now. So she held on to him and he cannot move.
She's smart, man. She's smart. She hold on to him.
Yes.
I can see her hiding the car keys. I can see her trying to hide the car keys that him don't leave. But, she knows. She knows because when he was here and he called her, they speak all the time. I hear him calling you guys and speaking to the kids them all the time. So when I hear all of them little stupid things that are going on, I says, no, that is not what I am seeing because I am with him every day when he was here. And there's not one day that went past that he didn't call and speak to you guys. Right? So it's like just, Jessie Ann is like, she just always calling our father. And he has to sit there and explain. Yeah, man, she really is. And he's explaining to her that daddy's here and, just doing some things. And him tell her for her to come home. You remember that one where she said something like, I put down your dinner for you. You remember that one? She said she put down some dinner for him. He must come. Right, her and come. And she put down dinner. That was a sweet. Let me tell you, my eyes full of tears when she said that. And when you look on Cola's, film eye them full of tears too. You know what I mean? We should have had the camera running at that moment.
And she knows how to use my phone because she normally say, Mommy, can I watch a cartoon? But then you see she make a call and call her dad. And then she went to speak with him. She said, I want to speak to Climber. Where's Climber?
How old is she now?
She's 5 years old.
5 years old. Oh my God. Yeah, man. God bless. God bless. So Sham, I see you driving around, man. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So when did you get your driver's license? And hold on. Not only when you get your driver's license, who taught you how to drive? And when you went to do the tests, were you nervous or not? Because I was nervous. So tell me.
Okay, so my husband taught me how to drive. I have my driver's license now for a year. And it was on the media when he was teaching me how to drive. You know, he was very calm with me. He didn't shout and, you know, get boisterous. So he taught me, and now I can pick up Jason from school. I can go anywhere I want to go.
And you feel comfortable driving around now and everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember when I started to drive, I'll be honest with you, I learned from my brother Mark, but he was not a good teacher for me because the amount of shouting and yelling and calling names, and it was a stick shift I learned on. And I had to drive on a major road coming back from Baltimore. I was down that side, close to where your mom is, you know. I mean, Cola's mom is, right? I was down that side and I had to drive all the way back, and I never drive a stick shift. Every time I stall, him look at me and curse me. But yet I became a good driver and I learned how to drive with a stick shift. But man, if I should have had somebody like little brother coming to teach me how to drive. Because boy, my brother did rough. You know. So now you're used to driving around. Are you used to Kingston, driving around the whole everywhere?
Yes. I drive on narrow roads, I wouldn't believe. Where my mom lived, the road is a bit narrow. And normally I go up there and look for it. Like on the weekend, sometimes.
Well, me scared Sham. I've been driving for many, many years. Even before Colas was born, most likely. I was driving. And me afraid for drive in Jamaica. Because, Jamaica, let me tell you, I do not know. It's quite a bit of the road in Jamaica is really bad. You find pothole. I don't know which pothole to go to. If it's the left one, so me just close my eyes and just run over one of them. You know? So that is my thing. I have to learn how to drive in Jamaica. And again, it's a different side of the road we drive here on. You understand? And
okay.
Correct. And then the steering wheel is on the opposite side, and it's confusing for me. It's still confusing, but I think my next trip I'm going to have to learn how to do some driving. You know, maybe Colas can teach me a little bit when I come down. The little brother will teach me a little bit. You know?
Sure. Yes.
So when you grown up, did you grow up also into the church with mom?
Go again?
When you were growing up, when you were living home, were you also into the church as well?
I couldn't miss church, because if I ever miss church one day, mommy would curse. Go to church. Why didn't you go to church? So it's a Sunday after we at church.
That's good. That's good. Do you worry when he's coming overseas? Do you get worried, or when him cooking up in the tree and I make fire up in a tree and up in a coconut tree, and if do you get worried when you see him on his videos and things?
Yes, I normally get worried. And he also asked me if I'm worried, and I said, yes, I'm worried. And I remember he popped me on the shoulder and said, don't worry. I'm just doing what I love. Yes. So I don't really get worried again.
Okay. So Sham, me little nose him, I got dip a little deeper. Was Colas your first love?
Well, Well, when I was in high school, I used to talk to, you know, a boy, but it wasn't nothing much. So I would say Colors is my first lover.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, first intimate and all of that.
So do you remember him when tell us a little thing though when you first meet him, you're head over heels, how him approach you. Give us a little thing, we get a little laugh on him.
All right, so they had a crusade
Mm.
in my community. My niece said, "No man, Sham, you are 17 and you don't have a boyfriend." So she went to Colors and said, "I like him."
Uh-huh.
And she came to me and said, "Colors like me." So that's where it all started from. We exchanged numbers,
Uh-huh.
and that's where it all started from. We talk, we communicate like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because we usually have our digital cards, and if we can text like send 5 texts and get 100 free.
Okay.
Even late up in the night, I'm texting him and he's texting me. And he visit me 24/7.
Mm-hmm,
Because I reached the age of consent. I was 19.
uh-huh.
So every time we don't church, we're at church, right? I think it's called NHT.
So I saw it go. On a day at church I pray and then I end up a date. Man. So God putting it together then, my child. God putting it together, right? Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
When I used to go to college,
Uh-huh.
he normally picks me up on his bike.
Uh-huh.
Because he usually rides a bike.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you loved
Yes.
him then and you love him till today. So you see,
Very much.
correct, correct. So where was the first date you guys went on?
Devon House.
Devon
I think.
House.
No, at the crusade first,
Uh-huh,
church.
yes.
And we meet at Devon House as well.
Okay, okay. So that Devon House has a lot of meaning for you guys then.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Well, we love to see that, and we all wish you guys, both of you, you know, long life together, you and the children and your husband, my little brother. And we welcome you in our family because it's my little brother. You know?
Yes.
And so, but Sham, we love to see you guys together. And I'm happy you come and clarify, you know, the love you still have for your husband. Right?
Yes.
And we thank you very much for that. Just say you've never met me or anyone, like, you know, what would you say the good quality about Colas as your
Good
husband?
qualities?
Yes.
He's very understanding. He's patient. Whenever the camera is offline, he do so much. Like, he would play with the girls. There are a lot of things, good qualities.
That's good. That's good. So, and you guys get to, do you guys normally just eat in or is he too tired when he come from work? Do you guys get to go out as a family or no?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We take out the children to the zoo, Hope Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
We take them to Devon House, Emancipation Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'd say sometimes it come like he doesn't get enough rest because when he's in the country, he's working.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he comes home, he's still working with us.
Right. Do you have to tell him, say, okay, put on the camera now and just be a family thing, or he knows how to do that?
He knows how to do it.
Right.
You know, there's a balance.
Okay, that's nice. So
With
people,
everything.
you know, hear that, right? There is a balance, and there's not everything you see what he's doing, right? He sometimes the camera is not running, and him and his family is going out, and so like that. But he shares what he can share, and some things are off camera, and some things are on camera. Yeah, thank you again, Sham, for clearing that out. Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
So, I know you can't wait to come to the United States, huh?
That's right.
Mommy can't wait. And I know the girls them would love for them to come up and, get to feel snow look like and feel like and so like that. But I love for you guys to enjoy that. But no. I want to say when you come when it's warm that I can drive around and show you guys around. Come pick an apple and so like that.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
sounds great.
So,
Sounds good.
when you were younger, did you always thinking you do want to come to the United States? Was there any other country or is it United States?
Well, I didn't put my mind towards traveling, but since scholars had allowed me to travel, so I had 2 travel experiences. Went to Curacao, and I went to Barbados. So when I went to those 2 countries, I just want to visit the United States.
Okay.
That's
Which was your favorite one? And tell me why.
Both of them just me. Because with Curacao, just me and him alone were there for a week. It was my birthday, so he spent a week with me there. And in Barbados, he gave us a surprise visit. So both of them,
Oh,
I
that
enjoyed.
was nice. So who when you went? You said give us. Who when you went? I didn't watch it. And if there was a video, I didn't watch it.
Repeat?
Who when you went? You said give us a surprise visit.
Okay, my kids and Natalie or Wednesday,
Okay.
we went there, and then afterwards, scholars came up
And surprise you guys.
and surprised us.
That is him, man. That is where him like to just do them surprise and so like that. That was very nice. That is very, very nice. Yeah. I do that once. I have done that to mom before, where she went down to Jamaica and I surprised her coming down there. And surprise her. So that was very nice. Yeah, man. So here he is coming. This is going to be his shortest vacation now. He's taken, right? Because this is only a 7-day one this time around. Right? It's only a 7-day vacation I'm going to be taking this time around. So it's a shorter vacation. Yes,
Right.
yes.
Right.
All right. Well, is there anything would you like to share with our viewers? About you. We want to know more about you. We know your husband love you. We know all of that. Let's hear about Shamm. Something about from Shamm. Your kids. Yeah, go ahead.
I am patient. Normally, people come and go and say, "No man, Sham, you're a humble person."
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I'm serious, but still happy inside. So, I start to laugh more because when I'm serious, persons normally think that I'm not happy, but I'm very happy.
Okay. Yes. That's very nice. Very nice, Shamm. Thank you very much again for that. But Shamm, we're gonna take it slow. I would love to give you another person-to-person interview. I know it's hard here, and I know the kids are there, and I'm gonna make a small little one here. So I hope when I come down, I get to meet you, and then maybe we can all go Devon House again, right?
Sure.
All of us can go Devon House. Can have some, and you saw the ice cream expensive over at Devon House, man.
It's
But the
very
ice cream
expensive.
good, really, really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever had the curry goat patty or the curry goat burger over there?
The curry goat patty.
Yeah. What do you think about
Sure.
it? You like it?
Yes, I like
Yeah,
it.
I did like it. And the hamburger, they have the hamburger as well too. They have the hamburger over there, the curry goat hamburger.
I didn't try the hamburger one.
Yeah, when you go over there, try it again. What's your favorite ice cream on the kids?
My kids love strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay.
I love pistachio.
That's his mommy, pistachio. And I love, of course, I'm going to love the Jamaican rum and raisin because we don't find it here really. So when I come down here, I like to have a nice good rum and raisin ice cream. I don't eat much ice cream, I like ice cream bars when I'm here in America, but so me go out really and buy ice cream. But Devon House, yes. Yeah. So, well, I hope to meet you, Shamm, when I come down in person with the kids. And I can't wait for you guys to get a chance to come to the United States. So I know that Natalie, is it Natalie?
Yes, Natalie.
Natalie
Right.
comes up. So you and Natalie is like buddies. You get along, very well, and the kids them love her.
Yes.
Yeah. Is every weekend she comes up or when?
Every weekend.
Oh, okay. She comes up every weekend, stay with the kids them and help you out a little bit, right?
Right,
That's
right.
nice. What about the other girls? Did you meet them?
As in Color Sisters?
Correct.
Yes, I get to meet all of them.
All of them. And what about mom? Color's mom.
Yes, she was living in Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
So I knew her for quite a period, a long for a time.
Okay, okay. Isn't she a sweetheart?
Very
You
much.
saw that surprise we gave her?
Yes, I saw it.
Yes, man, that was so sweet, Sham. Yeah. And do you love Kingston, or would you rather a life somewhere different, like in a country where, you know? Yeah, what would you just say? Okay, just say for instance, say Colors decided that he wanted to stop YouTube, and it's time to relax and build a family a little bit bigger, or even still doing YouTube. It doesn't matter. Where would you
Mhm.
really, really want to be in Jamaica? What part of Jamaica would you really like to be?
Well, I'm okay with both country and Kingston
Mm-hmm.
because I kind of grew up in a country area.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it feels. There are a lot of rivers in the country area, though, which is nice. I love the river.
Okay, okay. So I can see, JC, Ann, how you doing, darling?
Jesse and Uncle Marlon, say hello.
Hi, you ready? Hi, JC Ann. She in her tablet. She watching her tablet, right? And you ready for your interview now? You ready for your interview? You ready for your interview? Can I interview you? Okay, Uncle Marlon will interview you. Where do you want Uncle Marlon to bring you first when you come here? Where you want to go first? Tell Uncle Marlon.
Hello.
You want to play in the snow?
Yes.
And what else? Where you want Uncle Marlon to carry you to go and eat? What do you want when you come here to go and eat? Tell Uncle Marlon.
Bye.
Ice cream, and you want to ride bicycle? I see you riding the bicycle, I see you as a big girl riding bicycle. Do you have a driver's license yet?
No, that's not my own. That's my friend.
That's your friend own. So I see you're a big driver on your bicycle outside. So do you have a driver's license? So sweet, yeah, man. So she wants to go play in the snow. It's time for we one day to give back Colas a surprise. We have to catch him back one day, So Colas, little brother, one day. We not tell you when it is. I know you're going to hear this one, but one day we're going to surprise you back too. Right? Yeah, man. So Sham,
I remember.
go ahead.
I remember when you asked me, where's my mom from?
Yes.
She's from St. Mary,
St. Mary. Okay.
but she's living in St. Andrew now.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Thank you. Well, Sham, I thank you very much. Please, you stay sweet, humble, and take care of the kids and your husband. All right?
No,
Block off anything negative, and you stay humble and we continue doing God's work and helping people.
no.
I always say to everybody,
Yes.
sometimes brother gave me a start, that on YouTube. And
Yes.
I'm using the good that he gave me to help others. So I'm carrying his name. So everything I do good reflects back on him. You understand?
Yes.
So I always try to do good and push to do good because whatever I do reflects back on Colas. And that's what I want to see everybody to do, is to remember to do good, because he helped most of these guys here, and they need to do good, that it reflects back on him. You understand? And
Yes.
on that end, I'm going to like to say thank you very much again for this interview. It was wonderful, a nice
Yes.
interview. So, and I can't wait to do a second one with you. But the next one, I want to do with you in person. We're Devon
Yes.
House. You
Yeah,
know,
so.
next one we'll go to Devon House and do a little one. Yeah, hold on one second. All right, Sham. So I thank you very much again. And everyone. Here's Sham again. Everybody loves you, Sham. Everybody loves you out there, right? So thank
Yes.
you one more time again. Yeah,
All right. Thanks for asking me.
you're welcome.
Blessings.
Same to you. Same to you. Bye. I can't see you. You're going to send Uncle a kiss? Give Uncle a kiss now. Give Uncle. I love you. Hey, I have some things for you, I want. What do you want? What do you want Uncle send for you?
A dolly.
A dolly? Okay, what else?
Um, a plane.
You want a whole plane? You want me to send a jet to Jamaica for you then, right?
Yes.
I'm going to send a jet for Jamaica for you and bring you here that you can come and have some fun with us right here, right? You want me to send the plane for you to come and stay here and play in the snow with me, right?
And a slide.
Uh-huh.
And a slide and the floor.
You want a slide and a little
Yeah.
pool. You know how to swim yet? Do you know how to swim?
Huh?
Did
You,
we want to
you
swim?
know how to swim yet?
Want to swim?
Yes.
I can swim in the pool.
You can swim in the pool, yeah, man. Your dad is a big swimmer, so yeah, you have to let her go to like swim class and things, That's very
Right.
nice to at the young age to learn how to swim,
I'm
right?
going to swimming class.
You're going to go to swimming class. You
Yes.
love school? Do you love school?
Mm,
What do you want to be when you grow big? You want to become a teacher like mommy? Yes, I can see you becoming a teacher because you're very smart. You're a very smart little girl. Yeah, man. She's sweet. I watch her all the time with Climber and Josh. And
Yeah.
she's like the leader, She's the leader.
I was the leader, not Wash.
Who's the leader? Tell me who's the leader.
Orange.
RS is the leader. Okay. What games do you like to play with RS and Josh?
It's not that. I'm gonna play. But I'm gonna play with Orange sliding when he's only me.
Correct. But RS is like a baby.
But he's not a baby anymore.
He's not a baby anymore. No, that is true.
One time he was a baby.
Okay. Okay, Sham, I thank you very much, guys. Please to go over to Sham's wall. Sham, call out your channel again.
JCS World.
JCR World. Please, guys, go over to JCR World and subscribe, like, share, and make a comment. And Sham, I thank you very much again for this interview.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to meet you.
One love to the family. Big up Pops. Big up Auntie Pauline.
Thank you.
Big up yourself.
Thank you, thank you. So here's Pops. Come on over now, Pops. So Pops is here and he's going to bed. So Sham is saying hi to you.
Hi, Pops.
Hi, hello.
Papa.
You hear JC? Hi.
Pops, hi, Pops.
Hi, Pops. Oh, she's so sweetie, man. Lord, I'm sweet. Hi. What do you want Uncle to bring for you? Tell Uncle what you want. What do you want? Lollipop? Okay, Uncle going to bring a lollipop. And what else you want? A dolly too? You want a dolly? Okay. Uncle going to send down a dolly and some lollipop for you guys. All right. Sham, I can't wait to come down to see you. And I hope it's the other way around where you would come here first before I come down. Right? keep your fingers
Yes.
crossed, and the time will come. All right? Blessing
Yes.
again, Sham. Thank you, thank you.